Well, that lady went in there and she said she put some in his water. Actually, spit in his water. So you don't know what these folk be doing when you get that, getting an attitude in the restaurant. That's not good. Be nice. Let your attitude that you got toward it be toward their tip. Leave a nice tip. Say, plant your corn early. That's your tip. Let's move on. So I looked at the word anger.
Yes.
Anger, the feeling that one has towards someone or something that hurts. Do you know anger can cause joints to... Anger can cause sickness in your body. Anger has caused cancer in a lot of people's body. You say, how is that? Because it gets to the bones. So I went on, I said, well, okay, well, what does clamor do? Clamor is someone that's loud, noisy, especially with a voice, like somebody shouting. You know somebody shouting? Well, I got a granddaughter at home that if I just raise my voice a little bit, she say, well, why you hollering? I said, no. Well, you didn't have to shout. I just said no. But see, some people hear differently.
That's right.
And then I had to learn also with my wife. Certain way I say things to her, I have to watch how I say it. Because to her, I'm not being polite. She says some things, I said, no, just quickly. Well, you didn't have to shout about it. You didn't have to be so rude about what. How does that one know? It's just the way it was said.
Amen.
So see, I had to learn that. So even with people today, you got to learn stuff like that. It's a loud voice, and I've seen some men arguing, fussing back at each other, and arguing. That's not good. Well, evil. Evil causes harm, bad, wrong, and if you want to clarify this, wicked. And this is the month where all that's going to take place. And they're already gearing up for it now. You see people putting all this stuff out. All these witches and ghosts and stuff. Well,
yes.
That's not good. Somebody said, what's wrong with it? What's good with it? Do you want a witch at your house?
Oh, no.
Do you want a ghost walk around your front porch or go around your... No. Unless it's the Holy Ghost. But some people are doing that. They got the jack-o'-lantern with the ugly face and teeth gone, all this stuff. Look like something dead, walk around. No, we don't want that around your house. What's good about it? Nothing. It's evil. Well, I looked at the word malice. Malice is active, ill will, wish to hurt or make one suffer. You know, sometimes we do something to our wife and we want to make them suffer because they've done that. That's not God. That's not God at all. We have to let those things go.
Yes.
You say, are there scriptures in the Bible for that? I'm glad you asked. Let's look at, we're going to look at a couple scriptures. We're going to close. Look at Hebrews if you don't mind. Hebrews 12th chapter. Simple and easy. You said something in Hebrews like that? Yeah. Look at Hebrews 12th chapter. Hebrews 12. Look at verse 14. It says this. Y'all there?
Yeah.
Hebrews 12, verse 14 says, follow peace with all men and holiness, without no man shall see the Lord. Next verse. Look at diligently, lest any man fall of the grace of God, lest any root of what?
Bitterness.
Bitterness spring up through you and therefore be defiled. What is defiled? A defile of the dead body. That's defiled. A corpse. That's defiled. You say, how do you figure that? Well, if you go back and you look back in the Bible where Samson was back there, he was not to touch a dead body. Y'all remember that? Uh-huh. That's in the Bible. That's defiled. When something roots up, that means it does what? If you go out there in the yard right now somewhere and you see a tree, what does it have to produce? It got roots. Yes. It makes it grow. Yes. When you got roots of bitterness and it digs down deep into the ground, it digs around your heart. And when it gets around your heart, it causes heart problems. You say, what? Yes. Bitterness. And bitterness has been linked to also anxiety, stress, bitterness. Now, I'm going to show you a form of wrath. Go back to the book of Genesis. I got a couple more, y'all. I'm going to quit. I see y'all looking at me funny. Genesis, the 4th chapter. Now, this is a very familiar thing. And this is where it all started. You say, yeah, it all started right here. Book of Genesis, the 4th chapter. Y'all there yet? Genesis, the 4th chapter. Let's look at verse. Let's start at verse 4. And it says, Abel also brought of his firstlings of the flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain, to his offering, he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance failed. And like Paul Harvey, y'all know the rest of the story. Yes. So, in other words, he got upset. He was angry. He was mad. That bitterness had sprung up in him that it really rubbed him the wrong way. What did he do? He killed his own brother. Now, most of us in here got sisters and brothers, right? Yes. Everybody? Yes. Pretty much. Got sisters and brothers. Have you had anything that make you want to kill your own sister and brother? It make you maybe want to choke them or hit them upside the head with a baseball bat, but not really kill them. I can't think I said anything like that. Make you want to slap the taste out of their mouth, but just to actually kill them? No. But that was the root of bitterness that then sprung up and really made bitterness come out of him where he killed his own brother. Let's look at some anger. While you're back there, go to the book of Ecclesiastes. I tell you what. The devil can do stuff to you, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you an illustration in a minute. And show you how he does stuff. So what am I getting at? I'm getting at this. With bitterness, all these things are locked onto you with this. With bitterness, you got wrath, you got anger, you got clamor, you got evil, you got malice. With bitterness comes all those. It's a package deal. You don't get one without the other. You get the whole deal. So when bitterness comes into your life and you get that way, all this connects to you. I'm looking for it too, y'all. I know it's right here. It's got five. Yep. Huh? Ecclesiastes. Sometimes things happen and we just look at it the wrong way and We get ugly, and a lot of us gonna have to really, really repent because of things we done and said to our spouse. Really, really gotta be dealt with. Sometimes we didn't mean to, we just say some things. We say some things and we wish we hadn't said it. And we wish we could take it back. Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter. Let's look at verse 9. It says, better is the sight of eyes that the wonder of the desert. Wait a minute, that's wrong. I'm reading the wrong scripture. 7 and 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for the anger resideth in the bosom of fools. So when food have you ever seen somebody just get to drinking and they act crazy, start doing things? Why they do that? Because that's what's in their heart. You know, people drink when whatever spirit they really got inside of them, that's what come out of them when they drink. Because it magnifies. I can do this. I can, you feel like you Superman when you get to drinking. Yeah, that's why they do that. I've seen some people when they get to drinking, they touchy. They want to touch people. That's what's in them. And people that's got a little certain things in them that come out of them when they get to drinking. That's what's in their heart. Okay, now along with that, let's go to Matthew's. I got a couple more, y'all. I'll tell you, I got a couple more. Matthew's, the 5th chapter. This is anger. Matthew 5. Matthew 5, verse 22. It says, but I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of what? Judgment. And whosoever shall say to the brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council, but whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. That's anger. Yes. Well, let's look at evil speaking. Some people say some things sometimes and you just, ooh. Let's go to the book of James. Sometimes we can say some stuff to people and we think it's just like it don't mean anything, it don't hurt. But you know, kids today in school could have a kid in pain crying because something they said. We did a little picking, but we wasn't like they are today. Today you got a lot of single parents. I mean, when I say single parent, just the mom is working, dad is in prison, she got to take care of everything by herself, she got to work. She can't afford a lot of stuff like everybody else. She can't afford those $130, $140 shoes to wear that some kids wear, name brand stuff. She can't afford that. So she do what she can do. And people pick at her. That's not good. Y'all find James 4th chapter? Yes. James 4. Look at verse 11. It says, speak not evil one to another brother. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judgeth his brother, speaketh evil of the law and judgeth the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. told my daughter the other day. We was riding, she getting ready to go to Atlanta. I said, and she was talking about certain things. And I told her, I said, Tiffany, I can't judge people. I'm not the judge. I can't judge people if they come to church or whether they not go to church. I can't judge people if they saved or not saved. I can only lead them in the way. I'm not going to condemn somebody. You going to hell if you don't get saved. I won't tell them that. I tell them the love of God. When you tell them what God done for you, it'll make them think. You tell them the goodness of God, what God has done for you, how He's done for you, things He's done for you, and they say, well, wait a minute. If God did that for them, wonder if He'll do that for me. Yes, He will. You also open up a door for the witness to somebody. But don't condemn them. All right. Y'all see that? Let's look at malice. This is the last one. Go to Colossians. Colossians, the 3rd chapter. Colossians number 3, verse 8. It says this, but now ye also put off all these anger with wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Y'all need to get that away from you. Yes. Okay. Now, here we go. I'm going to illustrate. Need you, and if I can borrow you, come up here for a minute. I'll show you. I'm going to give you an illustration. It's safe. You stand right there. Turn that way. Turn that way. Up like that. Turn back. Just like right there. Now, you get behind her. Put your hand on the shoulder. There you go. You get behind, put your hand on the shoulder. Same thing. You get behind her. Okay, y'all see that? Come here, Ken. I want y'all to hold the person's shoulder that you got. Come on up front, Ken. Put your hand on the shoulder. Now, I want y'all to move. Now, all right. Come to me. Hold on to it. Don't. Come. Y'all see that? That's bitterness with wrath and all other stuff attached to it. He can't go nowhere. Because all that's attached to him, he can't move. But when you get love in your heart, when you get peace in your heart, when you forgive, and all that love that you still got in your heart. Yeah. And everything moves on for you. Yes. You see how God does stuff? When you get that in your heart, forgiveness. Don't have malice. Don't have wrath. Because every time you do, all that's holding on to you. Bitterness is a weapon of the devil. Yes, it is. Just like unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is something that can send you to your grave way before your time. Because a lot of times, and you hear people say, well, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never do. Words can do some powerful stuff to you. If you halter and hold it in your heart. It's some things in my life I'm not proud of. It's some things I've done in my life I'm not proud of. But guess what? My Bible tells me God has forgiven me. And I'm not gonna let someone drag me down to the dirt. Have you ever noticed some of your friends, so-called friends that you knew when you was in school or way back, and they see you and they see the difference in you? Oh, what? Wow, you done changed, yeah, I have. But I remember when. Yeah, you remember when, but God done buried that stuff. I died to that. That's gone. I'm a new creature now. Well, you still do? No, I don't do that anymore. Well, you still go? No, I don't go there no more. But the world has the way of trying to keep you in your past. If you stay in your past, you'll never move to your future. Never will move to your future. If you always looking in your past. Well, I remember when I used to, no, you can't keep staying back there. You can't stay there. Yes. What happened if we decide to stay in this room for the rest of our life? If we decide to stay right here in this room the rest of our life, what happens? Do you know the world's changing out there? Yes. Every day. If you think I'm kidding, go buy you a new car today. Wait 5, 6 years and see what happened to a new car. Other folk done got new cars than that. Prime example, and I'm going to close with this. Prime example, you go buy a brand new computer today. Tomorrow it's obsolete. That's how fast technology is changing. So in other words, we stay in this church for the rest of our lives. We'll go out there and everything be changed so much we'll be like, wow, when this take place? Prime example. Dr. Booker lives over here in what's that? What we call that over there? Trine Hills. You go through that now, look like a hurricane done been through there, cleaned out everything. You go down through that now and look, and you can see Uptown Charlotte from her house. Just go out, step out on the front porch, right? And you see downtown Charlotte. It wasn't like that before. So in other words, my brother been in the military. He was in the military back in the 70s. Been gone for years. He come back, he don't know Charlotte anymore. And it's sad to say, if you don't get around down here now, you won't know Charlotte. That's true. That's true. Because I have been down through places and I said, when did this happen? How did, what? So you got to keep moving with the things. If you don't keep moving with the times and the things, guess what? You'll be left behind. You will be left behind. So I'm telling you today, put on the new man. Put off all that jealousy and envy and strife and get rid of all that stuff out of your life, because that's what the enemy is using to latch onto you with. He's using that to latch on and hold on to you. Even the situation we talked about, don't let bitterness rise up. Don't do it. We've had some stuff happen here in the church before. And some of y'all was here, y'all know about it. Wednesday night Bible study. We could have got bitter, we could have got angry, but we didn't. We handled it in a nice way. And some people say, you know what, Pastor, I'm so glad to be able to see that, because y'all handled it so nicely. But we could have got angry. We could have threw this person out the door on their head. Don't want you ever come back in no more. But we did. We loved him anyhow. We did. And we got to have that. You got to keep that love in your heart for people. No matter what they do, how they do it, when they do it, you got to keep that love in your heart, because the enemy knows anytime that he can latch himself onto you. That's what happened. That's why Jesus was so anointed and powerful as he was, because the devil didn't have nothing on him. He couldn't latch himself on Jesus because he had not latched onto it. But when you let this stuff grab onto you, certain things grab onto you and latch onto you, and you get ugly, God don't like ugly. He don't like ugly. So sometimes when I do something wrong and I know it ain't right, I can go to her and say, honey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to do that. And she forgive me, guess what? He ain't got no foothold now. But if she look at me and snare up her nose, no, I ain't forgiving you. You done me wrong. I don't care. Blah. Guess what? It's off me, it's on her now. See how it It's the little things that the enemy does.
Yes, little things.
And we talk about this more. The little things that spoils the vine, that makes it worse for you.
Yes.
And some people take their kids for granted. I'm going to tell you something. You got kids, you better, I ain't going to say you better. You need to love them and take care of them.
Yeah.
Because somebody else will be glad to.
Yep.
Amen. Well, praise God. I'm done.